Hey guys, this is Henry Gamble with SimplerOptions.com. In today's ThinkOrSwim video, I wanted to look at a couple different ways you could use the watch list inside ThinkOrSwim with your options trading. So the first thing that I want to do is come over here to the left hand side. You can see I've already got the gadget for watch lists enabled. And what I'm going to do is create a new watch list. So I'll click this drop down, create new, and I'm going to name this today's options positions. Or how about just today's options for short. So Apple is one that's in move, so I'll go ahead and type that in. And what you're probably used to is using the watch list to monitor an underlying, which in this case we can see, when Apple has earnings coming up, the net percentage change, the bid ask, etc. But as options traders, you may be more concerned with the actual price of a contract rather than just the price of the underlying. So what you can do here, you can see I've already selected Apple in my layout here, and we're using just a single strike layout. Let's say, for example, when we look at directional trades, we're usually looking at something with a delta of 70. So coming in here from the Greeks layout, we can see the 595s are the first of those to have a delta of 70. And what I can do is right-click on this cell and then go to Add to Watch List. Once I've got this, I can come in down to my main list here, and I'm going to go ahead and add this to today's options. So I click once there. And now you can see in this watch list, not only do I have Apple, but now I also have the 595 calls. I can look at the net change in that, the bid ask of that specific contract, and then I can also use this with verticals. So let's say, for example, I wanted to look at selling a put spread if Apple were to decline a little bit more. Well, I can come over to the spread, flip that down to a vertical, and let's just use the 600 595 for an example. I'll right click this one and add it to a watch list as well. Exactly the same list. And now, if I can pop this out as well, you can drag this and see that not only do you have the underlying itself, but then you have a directional call and a put spread, all where you can monitor the exact prices on those. So that's one way you can use the ThinkOrSwim watch list. Now if I close this one, you'll see it still stays intact over here on the left hand side. Keep in mind this will also work with diagonals. If you come in here and do the exact same thing, add to a watch list for today's options, you can configure all sorts of different layouts. So any of these that you can select, you can also put into a watch list, and it's just one additional way to monitor prices. So I hope that helps. If you guys have any other questions, we can be found over at SimplerOptions.com, and we'll see you guys at the next video update.